Anthony. Last game for the Warriors, they pick up the W against the New Orleans Pelicans. And just one look at the score tells you all you need to know. They were dominant in just about every area.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot.
Not looking good for him so far. 4 straight misses to start the game.
Howard against Green. No good. And guys, I would have to say one of the most underrated defensive players in the NBA, Draymond Green. Might not be the case anymore after coming in second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting last year.
Yep, he might not look the part. You know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the stat geeks, they'll tell you he's one of the best in the game defensively.
Now, here is Harden following the miss by Draymond Green. Curry with the steal. Here's Barnes. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Barnes has got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Warriors. Harden with it. Picked up by Thompson. It's Harden with the drive. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Curry passes to Bogut. Nobody near Barnes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 5 now.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Harden, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Green with a screen on Harden. Offensive rebound. Tries yet again. And Green with the lay-in.
Defensively, that possession better.
No favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
Yeah, and you can see their frustration growing and growing as they continue to come up empty on their possessions. By the end, they were just happy to watch the clock wind down and move on.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Trevor Ariza out there with Montejunas. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Harden. And it's Howard in at the center position. And what a tough position Luol Deng found himself in last year in a small forward swap of sorts. LeBron James goes from Miami to Cleveland. Deng goes from Cleveland to Miami. He had his choice. There was Atlanta that was in the mix there too, but he goes to the Miami Heat. He's bounced around a little bit, but still a very big talent.
He is. You know, he kind of likes following legends. Remember, Scottie Pippen was that great small forward in Chicago, and Luol Deng was the next heir apparent. So he seemed to be pretty comfortable stepping into LeBron's role. Unfortunately, not able to deliver at the same level. And let's face it, the problem is you can't make up for losing the best player in the game, and that's the case here in Miami for Luol.
Dragic with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, not to mention the 4 big steals on the night, getting after it on both ends.
Stoudemire. It's hauled in by Beverley. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. And what'd you find out, Doris?
A lot of his strategy is focused on Dwight Howard, and rightly so. He said, "We know Dwight